I can cut out whatever.
Oh yeah, he can call me out saying the N word too, right? Right?
You know what? That's going to be the intro of this one. Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen, welcome to the podcast that currently still has no name. As of recording
really?
today, the name has not been decided yet, but I think it will as like tomorrow. I think that's what I said.
Mm-hmm. That's what you said.
Yeah. So we'll have a name for this. We got a couple of good front runners, so we'll see which one it ends up being. Joining me today is none other than Alex Frost. How you doing, Alex?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me again. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You reminded me. We already did this once.
Oh yeah.
We did the other format. We recorded like a test one, and it was like 3 or 4 people. That one's
Last I
never gonna see
started
the
it.
light of day.
Yeah, thank Lord.
I think I like this format a little better, just because it's like you can have like an actual conversation and
Hmm.
yeah,
Without motherfuckers asking anything,
yeah, and like
like halfway show.
too many people were like talking at the same time, and it was all kind of like jumbled. So
Yeah,
that's
and
why
then people want to join in middle of the fucking show. So
Yeah, that's why I don't like having like. I maybe we'll have multiple guests, but it probably won't be more than two at a certain
more than
point.
makes sense. That's relatable.
Yeah. So, God, where do you want to start, Alex? Because I got a couple places I might want to start.
You can start it off. I'm just here to answer, and like have a conversation about topics. I'm just here,
Yeah. No. So earlier today, I was looking over your YouTube channel because I know you got one of those. You
Oh
you recently
God.
hit 100 subscribers, so
Thank you
congratulations.
guys. Thank you. It took me 3 years since I was a kid.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it took us like a long while too. We started ours in like 2015, and it took us to like
Well,
2019.
I went back to your videos actually. Like now that we're talking about that, I did do that like a while ago. I don't remember when. And then the Ruby or Sky's podcast, I could see you trying to be PewDiePie so bad with the accents and shit, with the jokes and all that.
uh, yeah, like so the video we were talking about was a Slenderman one we did, and like that
Yeah.
video is no longer up. Like you're not gonna be able to find that anywhere.
So some videos, ooh, they have the same punchline as PewDiePie.
That's the sense of humor we had back then. Like I think most of the ones that are still up now are from 2018. Like
Yeah.
that's when we started editing. So that's anyone before that. We have like 2K videos that are there. Some like heists that happen. All just like
GTA stuff, right?
yeah, all like basic ass content, but
Yeah.
still some of them is like are funny moments. So I like to look back on those, like my friend in sumo jumping up and
Mhm.
hitting the other one off.
Bro, wait a minute. Did you and your brother both start off the channel together, right?
Yeah,
Damn, I always thought it was just you because you're like the main one talking, but then I hear like someone else in the background. I'm like, is that a friend? And then you just told me it's your brother.
what was it? What was I thinking? We have done some like videos together. So every
Mm.
now and like he does a lot of Fortnite and he did like Fall Guys and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But we did some videos together like Mario Party. That one.
Mario Parties, the series.
Yeah, like most of those Mario Party ones is me and him together, just fucking around. What's
Uh
another good one? I think that's really about it. Oh, Madden, I guess too.
huh.
Madden every year.
Madden, yeah, I know that you guys do that every Thanksgiving.
Yep, I'm still pissed about that one.
Yeah, it's all right, man. Maybe got next year, just next year, you know.
Yeah, no, it pisses me off more because we actually bought a trophy this year for that. Uh,
No,
he never. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen the Madden. So if you are curious, go watch those first. But uh,
yeah,
we did Madden. It's our 4th year, and for the past 3 years, I have beaten him every single game.
yeah.
So I was on a 3 year dominance going into this year, and he upsets me this year,
The
36 to
biggest upset.
35.
Or just imagine actually getting a trophy for something that you know you're gonna win, and then you just don't fucking win.
We got the trophy. We got the trophy after. I told him like while we were playing that we were gonna get the trophy, and then he
Yeah,
won the game, and I was like, shit, I gotta wait a year to get that shit. I gotta get that trophy back now. It costs like $120. It's like this big.
120.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like this Lombardi trophy that now he has just sitting on his desk.
Okay, at least he still represents it. Some of it. If someone gave me a trophy, I would hide that shit immediately. Like that's just me.
Yeah. Well, enough about me starting out. I
Yeah.
was curious about this one thing I saw on your YouTube though when I was looking earlier.
Oh God.
What exactly is the Cuckoos?
Oh, the cuckoos. All right, so we all have that one phase where like it's just a lot of friend groups, and they want to make a YouTube channel together, right?
Right.
And that's what me and the cuckoos, well, my friends, did that together. We were like, you know what? Let's go with a name, and like out of fucking nowhere, we like, you know what? Let's go with cuckoos because we're fucking like stupid as shit. So that's when the name cuckoos came up. I still regret it to this day, but it's a nice name in my opinion.
So who's in this group?
Well, it would be. I've known these guys for like a long time, and I still talk to half of them, except like three guys. But it was my friend Snow, my friend Tavi, and my other friends King Bear and two girls, which I forget their names, and I don't really care
I thought
about
the
them.
name was gonna be Two Girls. I was like, that's a shitty name.
Nah, but yeah, they were just friends of like other people in there in the podcast and the friend group, and then out of nowhere, I broke my VR, and we all just broke up, and I got my VR back, and they just didn't want to come back to it, except some people.
Do you still talk to most of these people right now?
Oh yeah, I do. Snow, me and him have our ups and downs due to time zones because he moved, and it's kind of
Mm.
sad. But I still talk to him like late nights.
Is he like what is he like Pacific now, where it's like a
Uh,
3 hour
yeah,
difference?
he's like Pacific right now, so
Damn, yeah.
it's sad, bro. Like, and again, you know, speaking of Snow, like I'm not gonna say a name, but he hates a lot of my friends, my new friends, like from Rec Room Wrestling. I'll name. Okay, fuck it. I'll name some. He hates Z-Man, Ruby, Inko, and Zero. For some fucking reason, he hates them, and he just hates Rec Room Wrestling as a whole.
I don't blame him. I
And that's
fucking
why,
hate
like,
it too.
I don't know. He just doesn't fuck with it. He's like, I don't know, because it's just like stupid how you guys have to throw your buddies around. I'm like, dude, you do dodgeball leagues. All you have to do is throw your hand like you're jerking off. It's fine.
So the friend that's shitting on Rec Room Wrestling does Rec Room Dodgeball.
Yeah, and it's fine. I support him with it, and it's fine. But at least he can support me, but he doesn't want to. I'm pretty sure.
Rec Room that's the step too far. Not Rec Room. I think anything like that is a step too far. Like you can't just shit on one thing and expect nobody to shit on the other one. You know?
Yeah, exactly. But I'll support him through anything, though. He's been my friend for like what 4 to 5 years now, and I'm just gonna support him through that. You know, it's fine if he wants to shit on me. I'll shit on him. I'll dox him. No, I'm playing. I'll take this down too.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, no, you gotta cut that. You can't be saying that shit.
Shout
Like,
out.
you already know. Like as I'm recording, like I'm gonna take out this entire screen that I have on because of your profile picture. Do you want to describe what your profile picture is for those who can't see it?
Sorry for my laugh, alright. But this is like, I don't know, I was scrolling through Instagram and such shit, and I'm like, and then I see like, I'm not gonna explain to me, but it was like an old painting and like now, like 2024, 2033 drawings, and I just see this, like this, how do I say this? How do I explain him? Democracy guy that did bad things back in the 1980s.
Democracy guy is not the right choice of word.
And with like a mix of Michael Jackson. And that's that's the profile
That's
that it
what
is
that's
right
supposed
now.
to be.
Yeah, Michael Jackson's like face texture with his hair and his mustache.
I don't see Michael Jackson in there at all. Like that is, how do you see Michael Jackson?
I don't know, but that's the description. I think it's the jawline that makes Michael Jackson.
The jaw. Let me look at that. He has a big ass lips.
I know, right? Just like Michael Jackson. I remember my mom told me to shut up because I was just dying laughing at this picture.
And your mom was just fine with that as your picture.
Thank Lord she doesn't know this. I did make this picture my Facebook. And my dad told me to change that shit immediately. It's offensive. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. And I changed it back to like a picture of me. Yeah, thankfully I changed it to like Cody Rhodes, so it's all good.
Your childhood hero, Cody Rhodes.
Yes, yeah, kind of. We could call him that. Now that we're talking about childhood heroes, who's your childhood hero? Let's move on from YouTube. Childhood hero, come on, Shep.
Childhood hero. I had a lot of like people I looked up to. I really liked Stone Cold growing up.
Stone Cold.
Yeah, I was a big Stone Cold, like John Cena, obviously. If we're still talking about wrestling,
Yeah, we're talking about wrestling here.
yeah, like John Cena or Stone Cold were like my main favorites growing up.
Dude, how were you? How excited were you to like when you saw him go to WrestleMania 39? Like, how excited were you? Since he's like,
I like at this point I don't really care. I was just like, I've kind of gotten to the point where like I just casually watch it, and I saw John Cena came back, and I was like, okay, hopefully this will be a good match, and then that was disappointing.
yeah, it was kind of disappointing to be honest. I'll be honest. Like,
He should have had a much, and like the Solo Sikoa one was even worse. Well, actually, it was probably a better match, but like,
yeah, but the ending was not it. Like, I get it, he's trying to put new talent over, but come on, it's kind of like his retirement match. I know he doesn't want to retire right now, but kind of seeing it since Hollywood and shit. That's kind of like his last match for now. At least people saw it.
it wouldn't have been bad if they like booked Solo Sikoa better afterwards, but they didn't.
Yeah,
Like they've done absolutely nothing with him, so it just makes no sense.
they make him the tribal heir now or something like that.
Whatever bullshit they're talking about. Yeah, whatever bullshit they're saying.
The tribal heir goes hard. No, it does not. Like, I know people have been saying that's a good name, but genuinely, it's not. It's like saying heir.
Second best.
Like,
Runner up. Like that's not a good nickname.
exactly.
Like that. That's all. That's the same as right hand man to me.
This is my bottom bitch right here. This is my bitch. This is my maid right here. This is Tribal Chief's maid. Yeah, we fucked with that.
No, but I'm gonna go back to YouTube for a second, just because I'm like curious of like, so you guys made that podcast together just because you were like, fuck it, we're friends, we got a lot we could talk about. How many episodes did you guys actually get to?
When I tell you, there's so many videos I have not posted, and they're just like in the dust of my cap cut. We did about at least, if I'm counting right, 12 episodes, and they were not even in order when I posted them. Some I privated, and some got taken down
because when I look, I see like something with the and there's a Sonic Heroes one that made me laugh because it's like the shittiest editing ever, but it's just like Sonic, but it's the Cuckoos.
It was a troll. That was all a troll because they wanted me to do something. I'm like, dude, no. And then I was like gonna do this on April Fool's, but I'm like, it's over past April Fool's. I'm just gonna post it right now. And then they just thought it was real, and then I'm like, nah, fuck you guys, I ain't doing it.
Yeah, there's like Cuckoo podcast number 9. There's like number 4.
It's not in order.
And then there's this interesting one I saw. It was the dumbest rec podcast, and it said like Rec Room Boxing in parentheses.
Oh yeah, oh god, I used to do Rec Room Boxing, even though it is not embarrassing as people say. I think for me myself, I did not like it at all. It was a very toxic place for me.
Where did you go? Where did you do stuff in?
I would mostly just go any boxing place. I do not remember the names, but especially this one, PBL. Me and Old Man. That's where we both started. We both met in boxing, like in DM boxing, and we just like, let's start up a boxing place because we were not boxing phase, and we started a boxing company, PBL, and that was like kind of good. But then my dumbass kind of just didn't fuck with boxing anymore, so I try to like do wrestling half the fucking ways in boxing, and that's why I'm like, I just go back into wrestling.
So you started out originally in wrestling, or were you started out in boxing first and then
started in boxing first, but then I wanted to join into wrestling, guys. So yeah,
join any titles?
Boxing, just the PBL middleweight, and that's it. My own company belt. Yeah.
This was your own company.
Yeah, and thank Lord, I lost that shit very quick. I was not good at record boxing.
I was there for a little bit. I didn't do any. Obviously, I was on controller, so I didn't do any actual boxing. But like, that's where I started. Like, that was my first ever commentary thing. Yeah. It was for a place called F&L.
F&L. I think that place is still up. I'm pretty sure I saw a man in a room called F&L.
I left that server a long time ago just because it's like it's dead as hell. Like and it comes back every now and then. They're like, bring this shit back. I'm like, no, I don't want to do. No, the fuck.
But yeah, I saw like another FNL, like new version FNL, and old man was in it. I'm like, damn, I've heard about this place. Cause I did hear, I think I boxed in it once as a different name. Cause I wasn't Alex. That's not what I used to use my real name. And yeah, that's why I'm like, damn, they brought this shit back. That's
So
wild.
Alex isn't even your real name? You lied to me?
It's Alexander, right? It's like long.
Oh,
It's
yeah. That's not the same thing. Shut up. I thought you meant like you were just going by a different. Like I have a buddy who goes by John. Like his real name is John, but he goes by Max because that's his middle name.
So like Ruby, he goes by Ruby, but his real name is the fucking element Sky.
It's not air. Like Sky's like there's April and shit. Like that's a reasonable name.
True. I know. I like to make fun of him. He's my buddy.
Yeah.
He's my old pal. He's
how long have you known Ruby for?
Well, he gave me a job at ROH, and that's how I met him at first. Me and old man got fired from RZW. We went like scouting, and we just found Ring of Honor, and we went to their press conference, and we stayed at the whole press conference. That's Ruby B1. We were just there the whole time. They loved old man. I was like shy still. I didn't want to do much. But old man was going wild with it. Every time he wanted to ask a question, he would do his accent and then scream "Ray!" like that.
And then the only way that old man can, he just makes a lot of noise.
And I love him for it. I really do.
He's a nice guy. He's also pretty entertaining too.
When are you gonna pass the torch to him, Huh? When are you gonna pass the torch?
They did that. I did that at the. You were there
Hall
at
of
the
Fame.
Hall of Fame. Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
I was like, fuck it. Yeah, where is he at? And I just said some shit about it. I'm like, yeah, it's on to you. Like, I'm not coming back. I don't care who comes. I don't care if you come in or not. I'm not coming back.
You ain't commentating for sure. I mean, talk about commentating real quick. We can go back to the old topic, but I do want to ask this question real quick. Yeah. Do you ever think about like coming back to commentate at least for one more thing, like one more pay-per-view, one more match?
Maybe, like maybe just as a one-off. Like I wouldn't come for a whole show. Fuck that.
Understandable.
I just have to. I got to a point where I'm like, I don't need to. I had a pretty good send-off. I don't need to do this anymore. And I've done enough. I've done more than enough, so I'm fine. I'm fine relaxing now and moving on to other shit.
Yeah, you're beating a certain gender in boxing, I see.
Talk about Wii Sports. You talk about Wii Sports boxing.
Wii Sports boxing. Yeah, you're beating your ex-wife, bro? That's not cool, bro.
Oh, it gets much worse. The next one's coming out Friday. So that's tomorrow. Yeah, so it's coming out tomorrow. The next episode of that boxing one, I go to the pro level.
Oh, you finally facing Matt, right? I'm pretty sure you told me this on my podcast.
So yeah, the series is going to be 3 episodes. We already saw the first one. The next one's going to get the pro level, and then I found out it's like 500 levels after that. So the 3rd episode is facing Matt.
We're finally gonna see you versus Matt. That's gonna be actually very entertaining. I do love your Wii series because it's like seeing your childhood game and someone old who met God and Eve and Adam playing Wii.
Fuck you. Is there like a series that you've done that you kind of like wish you did more?
Now that I really think about it, my Minecraft series that I privated.
Why did you private it?
Because the whole time I was silent, breathing through the mic, like, and you can hear my dad like talking to my stepmom in the background, like in the phone, and it was a chaotic. And then someone started spamming the N-word in my chat. So yeah,
that's the type of shit that I have to. Apparently, like YouTube doesn't care too much about that. Like, I found out recently that it gets to a point 30 seconds after the video is started. That's when you can say all your most fucked up shit. The first 30 seconds. Shit. Leave everything out. Like, do not put anything in those first 30 seconds.
Oh, now that's where you gave someone the wrong advice. I could do a lot of stuff now with that.
Don't be saying fucked up shit. Don't be saying fucked up shit. Let's clear that out first. Don't be saying fucked up shit.
Nah, I won't.
But I found that out when you remember back when I did like the Overwatch video that has like the turbulence clip.
Oh yeah.
So during that recording, that's not the original video anymore. I had to change that, but the original recording had like my two black friends talking to each other, and one of them kept saying the N-word.
Oh God.
Like hard R and shit. So like, yeah, it didn't fly by YouTube. They're like, fuck no, we're not putting that on there.
Yeah, but when you put it like after 30 seconds, they'll be like, alright, that's fine. We don't give a fuck. Do you, you know?
Yeah, the realization came when I did a Rec Room video. Which one is it? It's one of the strange ones, but there's like a minute or so in after like karaoke and shit. A minute or so in, there's a guy who's like screaming it at the top of his lungs.
Oh, that's just that's a normal day in record, bro. I don't know why why YouTube's banning that, bro. It's a normal day in record, like real shit.
Yeah, I think we could probably pivot over to Rec Room Wrestling finally. Like we've kind of touched on it briefly, but I think that's what most people are looking towards, with you at least. What exactly? Yeah. So I guess I'll start with this question because I've been kind of wondering this all day. What is your favorite match that you've had so far?
Me versus Z-Man, Hell in a Cell. I'm gonna say this all the whole time. It's not because I dick ride Z-Man or anything, but me and his feud have been building up to that, and I was nervous the whole fucking day. I was like, should I pull out? No, that's gonna make people angry.
Pause.
No, not that kind of pull out. Alright, anyways, pulling out of the event, alright? I was like really that kind of nervous. But then I just went with it. I'm like, you know what? I could do this. I could prove everyone wrong, especially so many names that keep on saying shit. And yeah, I did what I did, and that's my favorite match of my whole career. Number one.
It's probably one of your it's probably like one of your highest rated ones too, if not your highest rated one. Yeah. You gotta, yeah, and then you guys wanted to re-review for it, and
we paid people to subscribe, and same shit. I spent a lot of money for none.
Hold on, tell me a little bit more, because I heard a little bit about that. Like, what exactly did you guys do?
We went to rec centers, gifted people, got money. We just bought tokens, gifted people. Hey, subscribe to this guy, bro. Like, real shit. If we gift you, you do it. And then we just kept on seeing if he did. We kept reloading the page. He kept watching the video like for a while, and we reloaded. It counted subscriber. Next rec center. And that's what we kind of did, except this one kid who did not have a Google account. I had to teach him how to make one, and it was like a whole thing.
So how long did that take? Like, just
teaching the kid, or like
just in general, like how long did that whole process take?
If we count the hours we spent in rec room doing them, like a whole day, and we just combined the hours together a whole day. I wasn't spending like a real whole day, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but like just like a long period of time.
Yeah, because people really thought, damn, that's a 5-star. A rookie here can get a 5-star. It could be changing, you know. Someone who they said I was ass. Dawson was better than me, and I took that personal.
So what is this like mini feud with Dawson you have going on?
No, I respect Dawson. I really do. Like, me and him are chill, obviously. But the thing is, people keep comparing me and Dawson back then, and people, I think, still do, saying he is better than me. No, I'm better than Dawson, and it's just like a whole thing. And then, I guess at Clash of the Titans, people, even in the crowd, said that was the wrong decision. Who the fuck booked this? I'm not. And then, yeah, I guess that tells you who really is better, I guess. I don't take it to offense or anything. I have a lot of respect for Dawson. I'm going to say that again, but, you know, that's what a lot of people said in the audience.
I think with that match in particular, like the story wasn't meant for like the champion versus champion. There's obviously going to be that turn at the end of the match. Like that. I think that was what the main story was leading to.
Yeah, it was like, obviously, I didn't get to make that much time into WRW, so sadly I couldn't build up the story. But the story for me, in my perspective, was a rookie versus a rookie, the two rookies that they've been compared, you know. Right. But yeah, obviously now Zero is in the name now, and I can obviously say he is better than me in every way, and I'm gonna take that. Speaking of Zero, I really want to say this real quick. I met the guy in my old FCE shows, and he's been there in every episode, and just seeing how long he has come to a wrestler makes me really fucking happy. I'm like, damn, this man used to be a fan, and now is like one of the top rookies and a top wrestler in every company.
I think it's weird to like look back on some people that I've seen over the years where like I've seen you just in the crowd doing whatever and fucking around, and then I'm calling one of your matches. Like, I think it's an odd experience for me.
I know, right? It's like it's so wild for me too, cause like again talking with Zara and so many other people, it's just wild. Old man back then was a screenie, and now he's wrestling, and it's just cool to see. To be honest.
Yeah, he's come a long way, and he did a great job. Like I think I talked about this a little more on the last one, so I won't go into too much detail. But Old Man did a great job building that character, and now he's now gets to perform as that character as a wrestler too.
Yeah, because he does not care if he'll get canceled or anything. He'll just say whatever's on his mind, and he'll say, "Nah." I'm not gonna finish the sentence, but you know.
I was good. Don't
don't you there. I want to get monetized here. You want to make money.
We're in like the 30-minute mark, so it doesn't matter, but don't.
Exactly. Don't. I want to make still money, all right? I want to go to my retirement home.
So speaking of that, when do you plan on like hanging, like when do you plan on stopping?
Hanging my star glasses, as people say?
Yeah, like when's the time you go to the retirement home?
And I join you probably until Rec Room Wrestling dies, to be honest, when the main people retire, and then like near 20, if it's still alive, 2026 is probably the year, or 2025. It would be kind
of interesting to see if that like carries on for another 2 years. Like
yeah, I mean
this has been going on for like 4 years.
I mean, boxing has been doing since like what 2020, and now what? No, 2019. I'm pretty sure.
When I played Rec Room before, I just wasn't playing. I was just fucking around. I just went to random room. My buddy and I got it. He said it was like VR chat, so I was like, fuck it. And we hopped on for like 2 hours to this like random lodge or like this lounge area. And him and I just like played as detectives and just harassed people for 2 hours.
Just harass, like, hey, I know you ain't the murderer, but your skin color kind of seems something, you know? Yeah, is that kind of harassing, Shep?
No,
yeah.
So the videos, I have the video. Like it's the very first Rec Room video. That was my first session.
Do you have like a playlist for it? Because I might just check that out after this. Like,
how have you not seen that? I was like, how have you not seen this play? Yeah, it's just labeled Rec Room. Like the playlist is just labeled Rec Room.
The only like series I've seen from you is obviously Mario Party, fucking Wii Sports, and I think what's it called? Fall Dudes? No, Fall Guys.
Fall Dudes.
I'm right now out of the mind. And some record videos I've seen.
Yeah, like so. There's been like a shift in like how I've edited these. It was like starting in 2022 is when I changed it around, but yeah, like anything that's like above the most chaotic Rec Room video, like they all have these, that's like my current editing style. Anything above that. But below that, it's like all my earlier sessions of Rec Room, like getting used to the style.
Fun fact, real quick. I remember in 2021 seeing a Rec Room video, and then looking back at it, I'm like, damn, that's Shep, is that guy? I'm pretty sure it's called I Have a Rec Room. I have a daughter in Rec Room, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I remember it. I'm like, dude, this guy was the one that got me into Rec Room?
No, what?
Yeah, that video was like, damn, this game seems funny. Let me see more videos. I'm like, damn, I need to download this game, and then I started playing it again.
That is actually insane. You're probably the second person to ever say something like that.
I swear, dude. Like, I told I didn't know how to make accounts back then. I was kind of retarded. I'm like, dude, I was asking my friends, hey, you have like an account I can use? I'm like, he's like, what kind of a game or like what kind of account you trying to use? I'm like, this game recommends. Oh yeah, it's a boring game. I don't play anymore. I'm like, okay, give me the login. He's like, yeah, sure, and boom. Also, Gecko did like a Tinder in Rec Room, and I'm like, damn, is there any more of this? And then I saw your video on it. I'm like, damn, same guy who did the thing.
Damn, we just jumped up like 5 subs in like the half an hour we've been talking.
W. See, I've been telling people to subscribe to you. That's me. That's all me.
It's all.
Can I get mod now?
It's these Family Feud videos. That's what they've been doing. You say, can you get? You already have mod. What do you mean?
I gotta take it away, dog. I need my mod.
Well, is there any like moment in Rec Room Wrestling that you kind of look back on that you wish you got to do differently?
I guess it would be my promo skills back then. Because I remember you rated one of our promos with me and Z-Man, and you kept calling me the bitch. because I was like, what the fuck do I do? This wasn't scripted. Or like half the times I would just try to be like kind of Edge, where he threatened to just beat him up, and yeah, it's just like did not fit with my gimmick at all. So yeah, which I just wish I could learn to do promos better back then and just actually get my reviews up.
Most people just don't know how to do it right now. So you're a little better than most.
Zero. Oh, if you watched that promo, ooh, that would have been like 2 thumbs up.
We'll go with, I guess that's my next question. Who's like your best promo? Like, who would you say has the best promo in Rec Room?
Oh, zero. Like,
Zero.
Hands down. I'm sorry, Ruby. I mean, Z-Man is number 2, but what Zero did, I'm not even glazing here. Honestly, his promo skills are good. He shows his gimmick well, and he knows how to express it well, and he knows how to say it well too. Say the words well. I don't know how else I can explain promo skills good.
I think that's a tough one because I'm like, I guess I could just say who's still going. So yeah, I guess Zero would be my pick too, or Old Man, one of those.
Old Man would just say anything that's on his mind though. So
that's his character. Like that's his gimmick.
Yeah, a racist who dates his sister. Fuck yeah. We fuck with it.
If I had to go on the list of like terrible promos though, that'd be a long ass list. But yeah, I think Z-Man's a bit underrated. I think if his voice was just a little deeper, like if he had a deeper voice, it would make it so much better. But like you can't take him seriously with the high pitched voice, you know?
Who, Mike?
No, the Z-Man.
Oh. If your promo skill is good, it's good in general. I have a question, Shep.
Mm-hmm.
Why is your profile 4K?
What do you mean?
Because my screen right now on Discord is like all bright, while mine's all blurry.
So this is just, I don't know how to respond to that actually, because like my profile picture, you can't see it, and the video is going to be different too. But like, this is my GTA character, the one I use.
Yeah.
This is the one I use for everything. The GTA, Wii Sports, Rec Room now. Yeah, like he's the Rec Room guy now.
Oh yeah, the old guy with the old mohawk and the hat is no more.
I've thought a lot about that, like maybe bringing him back just because he's recognizable.
Yeah.
That's not a bad character.
It's just so random though, like they can't see the hair, like they can see the hair poking out the hat. So random though.
It's recognizable. That's what I'll say about the.
Yeah, it is pretty recognizable.
I could bring him back at any time, and people will enjoy that because like he's also good for thumbnails. Like even on the newest one, I didn't use the old man. I used my old Rec Room character. So
yeah, you for the Rec Room commentator, that thumbnail you used the South Park character I made for you in April.
I did. Yep. Yes, I did.
I was like happy. I didn't tell anyone, but I'm fucking happy.
I think I also gave you credit for a thumbnail artist too.
You did? I didn't see it.
If I didn't put it on here already, I will now. But what I do is, yeah, you have the thumbnail artist credit.
Oh Lord, yeah, that did really make me happy though. In general, it's some people call it dumb, but for me in general, that was pretty happy.
I had no other option for thumbnails, and I was like, what do I have on my computer? So I looked and I saw that was there, and I was like, okay, yeah, that one's gonna work.
Yeah, this is gonna work. It's South Park character, that's gonna work.
Like the only one, there's a couple people on here that like, I've heard that same thing where like they love being on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
You remember Will?
Will?
Yeah, he has the copycat ShepBandicoot outfit.
Oh yeah.
So,
I don't know who.
So in the one that's like new Rec Room moments that make you smile, he's the thumbnail for that.
And what he was like, thank you, Shep, thank you for having me.
No, he was like very happy about it, and I was like, yeah, no problem. Like I used him again for a Smash Bros, like that Smash Bros video.
Yeah.
I used him as my stand-in, so I could do voiceovers, but then have him as my like stand-in for me because like I can't do VR movements.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that right now. By the way, when are you gonna get a VR? Like, I know you talked to this on Sky's podcast episode, that you were like so close to getting it, and Like, when are you gonna get it? Like in general, do you ever think of having one yet? Like
That
20.
like I told the story, but that's probably the closest time I'll be getting to a VR headset now. Like I'm at a point in my life where things are about to change drastically. Gaming's not going to be as important. YouTube might not continue as long. But
Taxes are catching up to you, pal.
my taxes are in. I have my tax return on my desk. Gotta send that in before April.
The bills coming in? Huh?
No, but that was probably the closest moment I've had to getting a VR. That's probably never gonna happen now.
I was gonna ask you something real quick.
Yeah.
Who was your? I know we talked about idling, but I kind of want to talk about WWE real quick. Who do you think would come back into the Rumble 2024 wise? Like this Saturday, the time we're recording. What do you think will come back?
God, this is like, because I'm thinking of like people who aren't in AEW now and those types of people who are gonna be maybe like someone who's old as hell. I don't think to be honest, I don't think there's gonna be many surprises this year. I think there's gonna be like
The
one
Rock.
or two. The Rock's not coming back for the Rumble. Fuck no, he's not coming back for the Rumble.
Thank Lord.
Dark Lord in the Rumble.
No, I said thank Lord. Sorry.
I think it's like Dark Lord.
Yeah, Dark Lord. I want him in the Rumble. No, play. But I need Cody to finish the story.
Most people in the Rumble are going to be either current stars or NXT guys, is my guess.
Honestly, yeah, probably. I want Carmelo Hayes in there. That's what I really need to see.
He's called up to SmackDown now, so I could definitely see him in the Rumble. But like, the one I'm thinking of is Trick Williams.
Oh, the fucking crowd is gonna go wild.
That's what I'm excited for that one. Like I think that's my pick for who I think is. He's not a return, but like, it's said to be a main roster debut. Yeah. But like, who do you think is gonna win the Rumble this year? There's a lot of good choices.
My GOAT, the record wrestling god, the best in the world, CM Punk. The glazing goes wild, but it's true.
I actually agree. I think Punk's gonna win this as well. Like, I just don't see them doing it any other way.
Honestly, I mean, if Cody Rhodes win, I'll be happy. I'm a dick rider for him too. But let's just see CM Punk. Also, talking about CM Punk, if you saw Raw recently, did you see the Drew and CM Punk segment by any chance? Like the promo they had?
Are you talking about the Cody Punk one?
No, Drew McIntyre and Punk.
I didn't think that, because I saw Cody and Drew did one.
They did.
I saw Cody and Punk do one. I don't think I've seen Cody and Drew.
Yeah, no, not Cody, CM Punk and Drew.
Yeah, I never saw Punk and Drew do a promo.
Well, before CM Punk cut off Drew McIntyre in this promo, he did say something that I'm like, damn, why is he kind of right? People who leave WWE and then come get back kind of get like a title shot, WrestleMania match. If you really think about it, like Cody left, then he came back. I get it, he was an upstar. Same with CM Punk, but a lot of people also left, did the same thing. Think kind of weird about that or no?
I think that's just business. Like that's the same thing in AEW too. Like somebody who debuts in AEW is going to get put into a good position because that's probably what their contract says. Is that's why they agree to it. They want to have good booking.
True. I mean, a lot of people do want good booking, so I can see that happen. Yeah, I can understand that.
I think there's 3 front runners for this Rumble though. There's Cody Rhodes. I don't see them giving it to him again though. Like it's already passed. Like you can't. I don't think you're gonna waste another Rumble win on Cody.
Yeah.
CM Punk is my favorite to win because, of course, he's gonna go after Seth.
Let's hope if his meniscus still heals by this time.
And then Gunther is my third pick.
Your third pick, Gunther?
I could see Gunther winning the Rumble. Like, I don't think it's gonna happen, but like I can see him winning over like Cody.
I saw that back in like before CM Punk returned. I saw that happen, and like I really did. I'm like, Gunther's winning this next Rumble. I don't care. I get Cody's gonna finish his story, but Gunther needs this win. He's an uprising star. He's great in ring, and then all I hear is in Survivor Series, "Look in my eyes," and I already knew.
Yeah, I'm like, now it has to be Punk. Like, it was probably in his deal that he gets a WrestleMania main event.
Finally, 40 years. Thank Lord, he gets his WrestleMania main event.
And Punk's gonna main event night 1 with Seth probably, and then Roman and Cody will do night 2. That's what they should do.
They should. If that doesn't happen, I don't know what WWE's doing, but I'll just see what it goes to. You know.
The one thing that's been like rumored the last 3 days has been Gunther winning the Rumble, him going on to face Seth, Rock facing Roman Reigns, and then Cody Rhodes facing CM Punk.
If that does happen, I'll say this right now, I won't be disappointed, but I'll kind of be like, I wanted to go for the first option. You know, that's what like my opinion will be.
And a short-term booking wise, I'm like, that's an amazing 3 matches right there.
True, it is, but I prefer number 1.
Long-term booking wise, that's a horrible decision.
Also, speaking of Gunther, I want him versus Brock Lesnar to happen at WrestleMania 40. It's been talked too much. It needs to happen already. Like, they had their face-off in the Royal Rumble 2023, and they teased it. They got to do it. Like, come on. People who don't want it, you do not know what real wrestling is.
Seeing Brock and Gunther for the IC title, that would be intriguing, because I'm like, you can't have Brock win that because he's not going to show up to defend it. So Gunther would have to win that match, which he should anyway.
Exactly. I don't think Brock should even break the record or like defeat him at all. It's just going to be a good match in general, though. We saw what he could do at his first ever WrestleMania, and he pulled a fucking 5-star with Drew and Sheamus.
So the final Rec Room Wrestling question I'll leave you with is, what's next for you in Rec Room Wrestling?
That's tough. Like, right now, thinking about it, I guess just follow the booking plans. Right now in WRW, I guess I would go with me and the Underground Legends with Zero, Power, Mr. JD, and Egg. I still want to bring my company to the top. Right now, it has a lot of good reviews, except from yours. You said it's mid, so. But anyways, Ring of Honor wise though, I think I'm just gonna stick with Ruby's booking. I trust him more than Goji because, again, ROH has been I'll still call it my home to this day. It is my record wrestling home. I don't care if I debuted in RHW, RZW, Ring of Honor. It treats me better than any of those companies did.
Mm-hmm.
Just like happy to be there in general, and I trust Ruby what he's doing for real.
I think that's a good play. I think that's a good place for you. You seem to be doing really well in ROH.
And I'm their media champion, so heck yeah. I love. Speaking of that, real quick, I do want to say thank you to Ruby for actually trusting me with a championship. Like, really, because he was the first one that ever trusted me with record wrestling. I know I did a shitty debut because I still sucked ass, but then I evolved more and more, and he actually had faith in me, and I trust him for that. Because right now, I don't think he has that much faith in new stars, but thankfully I was in the era where he actually did, and I'm just thankful for him. Like, people can call me a glazer all they want, but it's true.
People don't know, but the Rec Room Wrestling landscape is definitely changing. And
exactly.
It's been changing for like a couple months now. I think ever since, I say Limitless is when things started changing, because Stein retired, and then shortly after I retired, and now I'm stuck doing this shit again. But yeah, in May I'm gonna be gone again at the latest. I've talked about who that replacement could be, but like, yeah, things are changing now, and I think they're gonna change, hopefully for the better.
Thank Lord. If you ever think about reviews, please, old man, give a chance to old man.
He'll have to retire. I'll tell him to retire, and then he can.
Oh, no, wait.
Yeah, shut up. Think about what you say. Shut up.
No. Anyways,
so for the final few minutes of the podcast, I figured, well, besides like YouTube, we have a lot of questions that were sent in too, so we'll take some time to answer some of these. Let's go ahead and look at the first one. This is from Doge, and he says, "What makes you play video games and why? And if you didn't get into video games, what would you have done differently?"
Well, what made me get into video games is like pretty simple. It's entertaining, and I'll say this right now. My first ever, I still remember to this day. I first got a PS3, and I'm like, "What's this?" And my dad showed me how to use it. I'm like, "Well, my first ever game was, I'm pretty sure, FIFA. I don't remember which one because I was still like a kid."
Right.
And he got me this football game because I really love football, and I just fucked with it. And then next. I was a huge fan of Spider-Man, and I still am to this day.
Mm-hmm.
I got Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, and ooh, I just loved it. I just loved the game since the start, and then I started playing more Spider-Man games, more Marvel games, upgraded to PS4. Yeah, that's pretty basic.
Yeah. So, what would you be doing now if like video games weren't in your life? Like, what kind of things would you expect to be doing at this point?
Yeah, I would right now skip a grade and probably be graduating right now. Then
I'd be an A student, valedictorian of the class above me.
exactly.
Job offers lined up. 70K job already.
Exactly. I would have a job right now. I would be living life as like a whole positive kid. But nah, like seriously, I would think what I've done differently is just work on my grades, talk with friends, and either ways, I would get into video games no matter what because they'll get me into it, knowing my friends I'm with right now.
Getting me into video games didn't take a lot of effort. I was just a kid who liked screens, and like I always had like a little electronics growing up. My first console was a PS2.
Wait. PS2?
A PlayStation 2, and then I got the Wii shortly after. When it first came out, I got
the Wii is my second also console, and I could say I'm never playing that shit again because I did hit like a part of the TV that fucked it up. So
you didn't wear the wrist straps, did you?
No, I did not.
No, then again, nobody wore the wrist straps. But no, it was the PS2. My dad had it, and it was like his game. And then the Wii was for us. We got Wii Sports, obviously, came with it. But we also got Mario Sluggers.
Sluggers, yeah. Nice name, Nintendo. Sluggers.
I'm still so pissed. We recorded a whole Mario Sluggers video, and it was sitting in my vault. That's what I call, like, unedited videos. I call it the vault. And it was sitting in my vault. I was getting ready to edit it, and I accidentally deleted the whole footage.
How the fuck? I know how that feels though. Like, I'm sorry for you now. I know how, like, the regret after, like, oh, we get this back. No, let me refresh. Nah.
I was clearing out other videos that we already edited, so I was like, okay, let's get rid of this, and then I just accidentally deleted this whole folder that had 2 unedited videos. It was Mario Sluggers, and then it was another Mario Party 8 video.
Mm-hmm.
That one was super funny, and I was so pissed about that one too. I was like, "Are you fucking like these are the 2 best ones? I saved them for last. And I didn't get to edit any of them. Bullshit."
I know. One time I was recording this fucking video for my Oculus. I'm about to post it, and then out of nowhere, I'm going through I needed storage to save the video. Right? Just got done editing it, and I accidentally clicked on the video I was editing and just deleted it. I'm like, "Fuck this! I'm not redoing all that shit. It gets sit in the dust."
I've done that before. I did that. I did that a long time ago. But like, you kind of learn to save as you go along after that.
Yeah, obviously, like a lot of people should, or not. All their videos are gonna get straight to trash, and they don't learn.
So if I didn't get into video games, I probably would have just been bored. I would have been watching TV all day. That's kind of what I did anyway. Watching Nickelodeon shows. I watched iCarly a lot. SpongeBob. Fairly Odd Parents. I was on the Nickelodeon side of things.
I love Nickelodeon. So, hey, that's a W in my book. Nickelodeon, yeah, hell yeah.
So the next this one's definitely focused towards you because of your love of CM Punk. How did it feel to witness the return of CM Punk at Survivor Series?
I think I sent a video in your channel too when someone asked a daily question of how do you guys feel of CM Punk returning. I sent a video. I don't know if you've seen it, but first it started with like Cody, all of them celebrating. I put my phone down because I'm like, okay, yeah, he's not returning. Then like, here's a static. I'm like, oh my god! I dropped my fucking phone. I go all the way down. I'm shaking. Then I start recording, jumping all around. And I tell you not, and looking back at the video, I was like, damn, let me see what else I said. And then I just started saying the most shit to AEW. I'm like, fuck AEW, fuck AEW the whole time.
fuck AEW.
I edited that out though, so thank Lord, because I'm like, why the fuck did I say this? But it's like one of those moments where like you're too excited, you can't even think what you're gonna say. So yeah.
You would have pissed off Sky.
Oh, I know that. I was gonna say. I know I did this on purpose. When he was like coming out still, I turned my camera around to my face and said, "Yeah, look who's in it. Who's in WWE now, bitch? Yeah, yeah." If I can find a clip, I'll send it in the Discord.
This next one's a joke question from Rise, and he says, "How did it feel to jumping the border?"
I'll be honest. I was in my mom's belly when that happened.
Oh damn! So she was like hauling ass. This one's from Zero, and he asked, "What is it like to be able to live out your wrestling dreams on Rec Room? And do you have plans to pursue any IRL wrestling career?"
I'm gonna start off with the VR one. Obviously, first, I'm so grateful. I'll say this again. Grateful for Ruby for giving me the chance. I'll be glazing for the moon for him. But yeah, honestly, thinking about it right now, I'm like happy. Like, damn, I'm really that guy. And Z-Man just said, change my name to... Z-Man just changed his name to Alex Frost. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes. I'm from Chicago. Blood is not me.
Why was Z-Man want to be you?
Oh yeah, because I have jumping boost. That's why. Anyways, like yeah, it's just happy to see. Damn, I'm really someone now, because when I go to indies, they're like, it's Alex Frost. I'm not making the shit up. They can say it's Alex Frost, and then they take a picture with me, and it's funny.
It's a great feeling. It's an amazing feeling.
I remember once I went to like a screeny indie show, and they were like, "Oh my god, is this Alex? Yo, can I take a picture with you, man?" And then I'm like, "Damn, I made it."
That used to happen all the time when I loaded into anytime I go to a Rec Room wrestling room, I get surrounded immediately. No matter how big the show is either, I'll still get surrounded.
For the IRL, this is kind of like originally where Alex Frost came from. Me and my cousin would do like little wrestling thing in some indie shows that did not give a fuck about age. They just like, you know what, we need money. If you guys can entertain, that's it. We were like the Street Profits back then. His name was Jack Frost, and my name was Alex Frost. So, yeah.
The Frost Brothers. What was it?
That was the Frost
Frost
Brothers. The Frost Brothers, and we would come out with like ices.
Ice, baby.
Ices. He would come out with like the red icy. I would come out with the blue icy. That's why like my whole shit is blue. Like my glass is the whole color scheme of me is blue and white because of that.
This is a cool tag team idea.
I know, right?
Those are two good. Like those are good names. You guys got a good gimmick. As long as you guys are serious too, you should be.
We were serious, but the thing is, back then I would not do great. Like I still was learning real wrestling, so what I would do half the fucking time was just clotheslines, and every time I do a drop kick, I would like sell the fuck out that shit because I'm still getting into bumps. And yeah, I just really do want to be an IRL wrestler, and I guess I used to be a boxer, I guess, but now I don't really want to do that shit no more. But I've been thinking about coming back up to it or something like that. Speaking of Jack Frost, I know he doesn't do wrestling no more. He's just living his life. He moved to Indiana, and now I barely talked to him. But when my grandmother died, he came back, and that's when we reunited. And yeah,
that's still sometimes tragedy brings people together.
Yeah, sadly and happily, you know.
Yeah, there's always a silver lining to tragedy.
Yeah.
There's it's always fucked up and it's messed up as hell, but eventually you learn from it.
But I'll be honest, this might be fucked up in some kind of way, but I'm grateful that she brought at least the family back together because we were all like separated. And she actually brought us back together, and that was her only wish, as I remember. She just wanted the whole family to be back together one more time, and it's sad that she didn't get to see that wish come true. And damn, now I really think about it. That got me thinking.
The exact same feeling, man. Say, Mr. Goober says, "Who are some rookies that y'all think will succeed in 2024?" What exactly are the rookies now? Like, who are the rookies now? I don't fucking know who they are anymore.
Zero won't be a rookie anymore in 2024, like at the end. So I'll count him still number one. Number two, Meme Maker. He is good in ring and good in promos, so he's number two. Number three, I'll say Jupiter. Uh, XNT Jupiter. I've seen what he's been doing. It's pretty good. His he can use some mic work, but yeah, well, he's doing good. And number four, Sway. Sway. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah.
He wears like a squid hat.
Mm-hmm.
Sway. He's a good high flyer, but needs again promo skills. A lot of people do, so I can understand that. But amazing high flyer just needs to learn how to sell. Number five, I'll go with Winter, and yeah,
I think
that's it for me.
Those are all like very good picks. I agree with most of those, but like, so I think Sway is going to be a lot more important going forward. Just because I've seen what he's doing with Dawson and this whole like, have you heard about this Rec Room Wrestling Con thing that they're doing?
Yeah, I announced it in my company, and I'm actually excited. I signed up for a booth for FC, and just excited.
I have no clue how that's gonna go, but like just those two alone, putting in how many hours of effort that's gonna take.
Honestly,
like already I'm like, okay, well this thing is gonna go on for a little longer with those two around.
it will. And back, I know there was like talks of it happening with Rocker and a lot of people, and it just never happened. And if this does go far, I will be happy that these two actually made something with it. You know.
Yeah, I think Goover's another good choice for rookie.
Oh, I don't think he's a rookie. I think he came back. No, he came back. He said so. I'm like, oh, okay, so you're not a rookie. He's like, yeah, I'm not.
Okay, well, I won't count him then. But like,
also,
is Shadow a rookie?
Which Shadow? There's two.
Fuck. I don't know.
That's homosexual, and the other one is straight. So you tell me which one.
Why the fuck would I know the difference? How is that? That is not a good indicator.
Go to their bio and you'll say married to like Raven or something like that, and then you'll see.
Okay, I think the Shadow I did a review on him earlier in the
Shadow Beast or Shadow XYT. There's like that's how you can go at the end.
Okay, let's look at FRW because I'm pretty sure that's where the one I reviewed.
Speaking of FRW and commentary notes, they were both battling Shadow versus Shadow, and people kept calling mid versus mid, worst versus mid, ass versus mid. It was just kept on going on. That was funny.
So it's the one with EXO. It's the match in FRW is Shadow versus EXO. That's the Shadow I'm talking about. They'll know who I'm talking about, but that's who somebody. If they're not a rookie, fuck you. But he seems to be like, I like his moveset a lot, so hopefully he's got a lot of potential. I think to close this out, we'll go back to the YouTube stuff with you.
Right.
So I got a couple questions just about like the new stuff that I've seen. It's like you have like the LWO theme. You have like all these wrestling themes.
That doesn't matter. Those themes don't matter. Those are for Rec Room Wrestling.
This looks like it's just for views.
No, I know the Cody Rhodes one was for views, but the other ones, no.
There's these old ones with the cuckoos that I already talked about. But like the recent one that you did, trying to revive games part 1. What was the idea behind this? Like what was your thought process for the series?
It was one cold night. It was December 24 before a night of Christmas. At night, I was chilling in my bed. It was 11:36 a.m. I was thinking to myself, damn, what if someone makes a series out of these games that died? Alright, like real serious though. I was like really thinking, I'm like, damn, all these games, like multiverses. I was watching this guy naming dead games. I'm like, damn, what if someone actually made a series trying to revive it? I've searched it up, no one tried it. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna try it. And yeah, that's where that series came from.
That's a really good idea, actually. Like, I'm gonna have to steal that, but no, no. There's a lot of dead games over the years. So like Fall Guys, eventually,
Among Us.
That's one I'm actually gonna be doing sometime, if I could figure that out.
Yeah.
But like, I plan to do an Among Us one with like Discord members.
Try to make a private call, like a group with them, and then just tell them to mute. And then that's what
I'd have to record on the PS5, but like I could do like a Discord call for that on there since they have Discord now. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Multiverses you mentioned, that's another big one That was like, it died so fast.
Like, they're closing the game down soon, so if I do want to record multiverse, I'm gonna have to do that shit like real quick before they actually like close the game down, and you won't be able to join in.
That'd probably have to be your next one. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
Secret Neighbor. I'm pretty sure that's one. I don't know if y'all know Secret Neighbor. It's like Hello Neighbor, but kind of an Among Us edition. Like, there's a kid that tries to be the neighbor. They can put like a disguise if they want. They could try to hide like as one of the kids, and then yeah, that was a fun game for me back then.
I have never heard of that one. I have no clue about that one.
I saw Dan TDM play it, and I'm like, damn, I need to play this game, and it was so fun. Like, real shit.
Any other dead game now is like, it's dead for a reason. Nobody's coming back to it. Oh,
Friday the
13th.
Yeah, there we go. Friday the 13th. That's probably a video I really want to make too. It's like hella fun. I don't know why it died. I know the servers were down for a while, but come on now. They got to bring it back at least one more time. I know they want to close the game again since there's low players, but they have to do something with it if they want to bring it back.
I don't know if Dead by Daylight's still going around to that one. I
Well,
haven't played that one in years.
They released a new Dead by Daylight too, pretty sure, so it probably is dead.
There's a second one? I didn't even know there was a second one.
There was a second one.
Huh. I might have to check that out after this.
After this, just searches it up and that buys it. Fuck all your taxes. I need to play this shit.
I'll ask this about your YouTube channel.
Please want to splash? Oh.
With 118 subs, a lot of potential to go further with this. First off, do you plan on going any further with this, and for how long? And if so, what do you plan on doing next?
Well, again, I've always like every kid's dream is to be a YouTuber, and that was my. Back then, I would post Fortnite content, and then as you can see, I did talking about the channel, and obviously my schedule is fucking bad awfully, so this is like right now a side thing. I will start if I have more time, like in summer, I'll start doing it more. But right now, as a school, it is part time. Like, you know what? Like at night, I'll just be like, you know what? I kind of want to edit something. I guess I could post something for my YouTube. I'll find clips I have stored on the Oculus app, my PlayStation capture gallery, and then yeah, I'll just start editing it and get it done by midnight, and boom.
So it's a quick editing process for you.
Yeah, kind of. Since I just add memes, I let it play around, play some music backgrounds, and yeah, that's my format basically.
You edit on Capture, like CapCut?
Yeah, I use CapCut.
Our first couple years, or our first year of editing, all came on Windows Movie Maker.
Oh Lord.
So like the sound quality is so different in those older ones, and you can tell the difference as soon as it switches over.
I try to edit a video on my computer, and that shit did not work. I used the same thing. Never used it again.
So what's the next project for you then, with YouTube wise? Like, what's your next video?
Video? Oh, well, it's gonna be the part 2 to the Fall Guys video, since I still need it. Since it was 30 minutes long, I need to cut it short. So.
You didn't. This is not 30 minutes. If I go look, this is
10 minutes. Yeah, I need to cut. That's why I had to cut it short. The video length without editing is 30 minutes, so that's why I had to cut it down to one part at least. Get some money, get some bitches, get your money. I'm not your funny up. Yeah, but the way of me getting bitches is not working. I don't know what's wrong with it.
That's a conversation for another day. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I have a good outro for this, by the way. So if we ever want to stop, I got it. It's on point.
Please.
I practice all school day.
Go ahead. It's all
yours. Right now? That's it?
Yeah. That was my last question. So yeah, go ahead.
Thank you guys for watching Shep Bandicoot. Make sure to subscribe to me right in the link description below. Remember, I only post temporarily. Make sure to check out FC on Record Events. And if there's any ladies watching this, you guys want to splash. Anyways, that's it for me. I'll put my phone number in the comments description so y'all can hit me up. Follow my Instagram, my Twitter, my GoFundMe, all that. All right. Make sure to cash at me too.
I thought you were gonna keep going. Look, check out my MySpace, my TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram.
Also, make sure to check out my Clash Royale. Anybody want a 1v1? I'm down.
Thank you all for tuning into the second episode of the podcast. That was Alex. Give a round of applause. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming on, Alex. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, gang. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, obviously.
We will probably have a name by the next one. The next one's gonna be Steam Time. So, actually, I'm recording that I think I'm recording that later tonight. I'm gonna do two
Later
for
tonight,
one.
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to knock these out.
All
But
right, well, bye bye, guys.